Hi. Today we're going to talk about something serious. We're going to talk about something that's very important to everyone. Hockey tape. By the way, thanks for tuning in. And this is Berto, aka Thinking Jack. You might know me from such films like Honey, I Left Our Kid at the Grocery Store, and Honey, I Think I Blew Up the Cat. You can also find me in other TV shows such as Water, The Silent Killer. Back to business. I want to thank our good friends over at Twiggy's for sending us a nice little sampler pack. You can check them out at Twiggy'sHockeyTape.com. They're pretty good about their website. It's very, very easy to maneuver. You can do it on your phone, you can do it on your computer, you can do it on your iPad, you can do it on your neighbor's iPad, but I suggest asking first. So, our sampler pack from Twiggy sent 3 things: shin tape, hockey wax, black tape, and white tape. Now, if you noticed, I don't have the white tape because, well, it's gone. It's been used up. I mostly use white tape, so it's gone. The black tape, I don't use very much of it. We do use it in the house. This is my son's stick, and it's the only stick that I can use that isn't, up here because I'm sitting down. So you can check them out at Twiggy'sHockeyTape.com. They have some pretty cool apparel. They did send me a shirt as well. My wife is actually wearing that shirt, so I can't really... She doesn't like being in my videos. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you check them out on their website, you can actually order the wax on its own. You can do it to... you can do it as a retail customer, like say you run your own store, you can buy like a 50 to a big old pack. That's what I'm trying to tell you. A huge box for like $50-something, and they send you whatever choices of tape you want. You can buy the wax on its own. You can contact them. They're pretty easy to speak with. You can check them out on Facebook. You can check them out on Twitter. I'm just trying to tell you that they're very easy to get a hold of. And they'll work with you. If you're one of those people that goes through tape like crazy, I do have a couple of teammates who buy like the 24 packs through other different websites, and one of them just orders straight up huge boxes from Hockey Monkey. This is something that could probably benefit you. If you order their 25-roll box, you can get basically everything. You can get black, white, red, pink. My God, the list goes on and on. You can even get green camo. If you're using green camo tape, I'm not passing to you. I'm okay with pink, but I draw the line at camo. I won't be able to see your blade. I mean, what's the purpose of that? How am I supposed to see that? I'm gonna think that your stick is broken. Don't be a jerk. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about the quality of their tape. And durability. Now, it is tape, so the durability is usually going to go pretty quick, depending on the rink, depending on the ice. If the ice is really chippy, really bad, your tape will rip up. It doesn't matter what brand you use. So let's start off with the black tape. Now, I did use the black tape a couple of times, not just here in my house. I actually got a couple of games out of each time. Mostly because these were games that were back-to-back, so I had a game, then I had a scrimmage right after, so I just stuck around for the scrimmage and I played with a couple of friends. I was able to get a full use out of one taped-up blade without even having to switch sticks. So, hey, that's pretty good durability. Now, that was just the black tape. The white tape I actually had a lot of issues with. The white tape peeled off very quickly, very easily. It felt like it never really stuck to my blade. Even though I used wax on it, it still kept peeling. Now, one thing that I did try doing was I would put the tape on, wax it up, and kind of hold it over a candle to kind of harden, soften the wax, melt it, so that it would kind of seep in and make a better surface on the tape, and it still came off. So I think the quality differences between the black tape and the white tape was very different. I mean, I still used it. It still ripped up pretty quickly, but I felt like the white tape was lacking. Now, the shin tape, this is perfect. I actually use this on my, I don't use shin tape on my player socks. I don't need it. But I do use it on my goalie knee pads, and those definitely need it. I have these massive Pro Stock knee pads from Brian's. It's from the Blue Sale, so they're pretty massive. And so what I do is I tuck the knee pads under my socks, pull the socks over, and then you know, do a twice over right at the knee, so it hits the behind the back of the knee and then around the front. I have not had a single issue where the tape went and stretched out from multiple going down, up, side, stretch, and everything. I never felt the knee pad sliding down, and I'll use this for example. I used this tape when I went to the draft tournament as a goalie in Las Vegas. Check them out. NCHL draft tournament. They do have a podcast. It's called Beer League Talk. Good stuff. Now, plug aside, that's just because I listen to them and I do actually enjoy them. It's pretty fun. Plug aside, I did end up using this tape. So I get one good wrap around the knee, on each knee, and it lasts an entire game. In the case of the draft tournament, it actually gave me 3 straight games without having to take off my gear, because I wasn't able to. It was literally bam, zam, bam, zam, death. So it stayed up. I never had any issues with it sliding down. I never had any issues with it stretching out too much, and I was very happy about that, because as a goalie, when your knee pads start sliding down, you end up starting to hit this seam right here, which is just pure plastic. By pure plastic, I mean pure hell on your knees, and it's the worst thing possible. So the shin tape, I do love this thing. I'm really happy about it. I will probably try to get them to send me more or order more. I'm just not sure if I want to order a 25 roll box, because where's my regular tape? I can't find my regular tape rolls. I normally use the 1.5 inch rolls. I did notice that they don't carry that. So if you use 1.5 inch wide rolls, might not work out for you, but everything else, if you do want it, you know, you can definitely check it out. Shirt, I do like the shirt. It's pretty good quality, to the point that my wife is wearing it. So, but I think she just wears anything that belongs to me. I like it. I mean, I'm married to her, so. They also did send me some wax. Now, here is where I did take a little bit of an issue. Their wax, I do like the description. It's a 65 gram bar. This stick wax smells like winning. But please, taste your victories on the ice. Do not eat. It's kind of concerning that they had to write that, because it probably means that somebody did actually try to eat it. And that's probably the best part, that somebody would actually be hilarious enough to eat it. Now, it doesn't really smell like anything, so I don't know what they're talking about. But hey, you know, that's part of the hype. You're making a wax, not a perfume. Here's looking at you, sex wax. Yeah, but I did find some differences. I am using a couple of other waxes. I'm using wood wax on the side, and I'm using the Twiggies, and I still have some stick wax from another company that sent me one, and I do like that one too. But this one was really different, because it's not pliable at all. Not pliable at all. It's a very stiff wax. It actually has, it actually moves the tape. So if you are careful with it, it will roll up your tape. And after a while, that does kind of suck, and it's pretty frustrating. So you have to go up and down for the amount of wax that you do want to use. So just, you know, the bottom strip like that. I don't need it all the way up top. There's no point. Another issue that I did take with it is ice still gets stuck on this wax. It's very sticky once you do put it on, and the ice just builds up. I'll be sitting there just smacking my stick trying to get the ice to kind of break off like it would with other regular softer waxes. So I wasn't too happy with that. If you are playing in a hot weather like here in Arizona, it probably wouldn't work for you. But if you are playing maybe in a colder weather, it would probably be more beneficial. Like I said, I did try melting it. I did try heating the bar up itself and then applying it when it was a little bit more malleable, and I still had issues with it. So maybe it's not me, maybe it is the wax. I don't want to throw it under the bus, but as far as out of all the waxes that I do have used, I don't think I would order this one again. If I had the chance to, I would probably look at something else, because if I don't feel confident in it, if I feel like it's just bunching up or it's making my tape bunch up, that's just not something I'm going to want for myself. But that's basically the amount of wax I would put. And if you can look closely, you can actually see where it did make the tape bunch up. Now, as far as the tape, if you are one of those types of people who goes through a lot of tape, or you go a long time without buying tape, but you do use a lot of it, their $50 tape pack would probably benefit you very well. There are different companies that do hockey tape deliveries, so this is one of your many options. If you want to go with their, you know, all their black, and their shin tape's pretty good, so I would definitely suggest that. Their wax, I'm not going to suggest that. I'm sorry. I wasn't too happy with it. It was too sticky, and it leaves this weird residue that even if you wash your hands and use hot water, it still doesn't come off. And it takes a while. Like I had to use a, like I was doing dishes and I had to use a sponge and very hot water just to try to get it to come off, and it still had some residue left. So it was pretty frustrating that it felt like it was coating my skin, and I don't like that, because I've had instances where I've had allergic reactions. Thankfully, I didn't have an allergic reaction to this, but you know, if someone else could, I mean, you don't know. We don't know. But the black tape, total aces. I do like it. The clear tape, hey man, have at it. So check them out. They're at Twiggy'sHockeyTape.com. Give them a like on Facebook and ask questions. You know, talk to them, see what they can do for you, see how much they can work with you. They're very easy to deal with guys, but you know, always use your options. You never know. And so Twiggies, thank you very much, and enjoy. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Tell me how much you enjoyed this video. Tell me how much this video put you to sleep. Share it with your friends, share it with your mom, and thanks for watching.